Hey everyone, welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're tackling a massive digital headache that pretty much all of us have faced at some point. Look, if you live online, and let's be honest, we all do, whether you're subscribing to software, supporting international creators, booking flights, or grabbing digital assets, you know that a seamless checkout is basically the holy grail. But how often does that actually happen? Well, today we are breaking down an absolute game changer for your digital wallet, the Virtual MasterCard. We're going to look at how this tool not only stops your online payments from completely bouncing, but also acts as a private, high-speed passport for the modern internet.
Okay, let's dive into this. How incredibly frustrating is it when you're right there at the checkout? You're excited, you're ready to hit buy, and boom, your local bank hits you with a hard block for quote-unquote security reasons. It's the worst, right? You're just trying to make a totally legitimate purchase, maybe from a site overseas, and suddenly you're forced to call a 1-800 number, wait on hold for ages, and literally prove you are who you say you are just to spend your own money? It feels entirely backward for an internet that's supposed to be borderless. Your local bank is effectively putting up a massive, annoying roadblock right in the middle of your global digital highway.
To put this into perspective, our source material highlights a super relatable story about a user named Lena. So Lena is heavily involved in the digital art world. She absolutely loves buying art and digital tools from creators scattered all over the globe. But her local bank card kept failing on these international platforms. She was literally being blocked from participating in the digital economy that she loved. Then she discovered the Virtual MasterCard. And honestly, the moment she switched, the whole shebang changed. Her payments started going through instantly on every single platform. It was exactly like unlocking a brand new digital passport. She immediately gained the internet freedom that her traditional bank had just been straight up denying her.
Here is our roadmap for today. First, we'll look at the modern payment problem. Second, enter the Virtual MasterCard. Third, privacy and digital freedom. Fourth, why choose CardUpNow. And finally, number 5, how to get started.
Let's jump into Section 1, the modern payment problem. Outdated banking in a fast-paced digital world.
And this brilliantly illustrates the core of the issue. The internet has fundamentally evolved, but traditional financial institutions? Well, they simply haven't kept up with our fast-paced digital world. On the left here, we have the grim reality of traditional bank cards, blocked payments, constantly exposing your banking details on every single site you visit, and those annoying geographical limits. Contrast that with the right side, which is how you actually live your life, managing global subscriptions, actively supporting international creators, and needing instant, borderless access. You are basically moving at fiber optic speeds online while your plastic bank card is still operating in the dial-up era. It's just a complete mismatch.
Moving on to Section 2. Enter the Virtual MasterCard, your fully digital financial tool.
So what exactly is it? Well, a Virtual MasterCard is a fully digital prepaid payment card. You access it straight from your phone or your laptop. There's zero physical plastic to carry around or, drop on the sidewalk. And because it's prepaid, you only load exactly what you intend to spend. That creates a really strict financial buffer. But most importantly, it lets you spend securely online without ever exposing your primary bank account details to unfamiliar or potentially risky websites. Think of it like a clean, extremely safe pocketless firewall for your money.
Which brings us to Section 3, privacy and digital freedom, taking back control of your identity and purchases. Just think about these confidential use cases for a second. Not everyone wants every single online purchase permanently linked to their main bank statement for a loan officer or even a family member to scrutinize. Whether it's health and wellness subscriptions, buying digital tools anonymously, entertainment platforms like OnlyFans, private coaching, or even freelance hosting tools, you have a right to keep your private life entirely separate from your main financial profile. The virtual card steps in and gives you that clean, untraceable separation. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is that people aren't just using these cards for privacy, they're actually using them for sheer empowerment. I mean, look at this. There are no physical location limits. A US service or an Asian service treats the card exactly the same. It completely bypasses your local bank's annoying international blocks. It keeps your main profile totally safe. You get real-time instant delivery so you can actually move at the speed of the internet. Plus, it's incredibly safe for students or young adults since the absolute worst-case scenario is capped at whatever prepaid amount is loaded onto the card. No overdraft nightmares.
All right, Section 4. Why choose CardUpNow, the premier provider for modern digital payments?
I absolutely love this quote directly from the source material. It says, CardUpNow makes online payments simple, secure, and instant with virtual cards you can trust. They're effectively serving as the bridge to your total digital freedom, stripping away all that friction we've been talking about with traditional banking. So if you're dealing with these headaches, I want to make sure you know exactly where to go. You want to visit CardUpNow.com. Their whole platform is built specifically for users who want privacy, speed, and just simple online payments, without jumping through the endless hoops of traditional financial institutions. It's the ultimate workaround for getting your digital life completely sorted.
So the crucial point is the real advantage of this system, which really comes down to a few key things. First up, they offer crypto-based funding. Guys, this is huge. You can turn your digital assets directly into a usable card balance in minutes. No waiting for bank transfers to clear. They are reloadable, which makes them perfect for those long-term subscriptions. You get your card delivered instantly, literally in minutes. Because it's a MasterCard, it's accepted worldwide. And perhaps the biggest one of all, absolutely no physical bank account is required to start. It is a 100% self-reliant system.
Finally, Section 5, How to Get Started. Unlocking your digital passport in minutes.
It is literally a frictionless 5-step process. Step 1. Visit CardUpNow.com and quickly create an account. Step 2. Select the Virtual MasterCard option. Step 3. Add your funds using crypto. So again, no slow bank approvals necessary. Step 4. Get your card details instantly. And Step 5. Use your card online without limits, safely, securely, and completely privately. Honestly, it is just that easy.
So, I'm going to leave you with this question to chew on. Are you ready to finally unlock your digital freedom and permanently stop those infuriating payment failures? The internet is incredibly fast, and your payment method absolutely needs to match that speed. Let's stop letting local banks limit our global access, right? Head over to CardUpNow.com, get your Virtual MasterCard, and take back control of your online identity today. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I will catch you on the next one.